The Attorney General's Chambers is being stretched to a level not seen before, with 27 high-profile cases, mostly linked to the fallout from the 1MDB scandal, still pending in courts in Kuala Lumpur and Shah Alam, Selangor. Attorney General Tan Sri Tommy Thomas says since July 2018, criminal charges have been instituted against many high-profile individuals in these kleptocracy cases involving complex legal issues and voluminous documentation. This is made worse in cases involving the same accused or the same defense counsel, typically when trial dates overlap. While the AG did not name any names, he is understood to be referring to former PM Datuk Sri Najib Razak. To manage these cases, Thomas says the AGC has formed numerous teams of prosecution lawyers led by senior and experienced deputy public prosecutors who are also handling other criminal cases in their respective units. He appealed to the courts for their understanding and to grant some allowance and leeway in the conduct of these 27 trials. The sale of the boat formerly known as the Equanimity netted the courts about 6.4 million ringgit in Sheriff's Commission. Attorney General Tan Sri Tommy Thomas says the commission was levied against the vessel's 523 million ringgit selling price. The sum is a record in Malaysia's legal history. A Sheriff's Commission is a percentage levied by the court on a court-mandated sale of an asset. The government sold the yacht last year for $126 million to Genting, Malaysia, which renamed the vessel Tranquility. The 90.5-metre super yacht is believed to have been purchased for 1.42 billion ringgit by fugitive businessman Low Tech Joe using money allegedly misappropriated from 1MDB. The Prime Minister's office says Tun Dr Mahathir Mohamad has been made Acting Education Minister. The decision, made collectively by the Cabinet, is effective January 3rd. Mahathir will assume the post until a new Education Minister is appointed. The post became vacant after Dr Mazli Malik resigned on January 2nd, purportedly on the advice of the PM. Earlier this week, Bernama quoted Dr Mahathir as saying he would be the one to decide on the appointment of Mazli's replacement because it is his prerogative. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng says that his ministry has taken measures to ensure that the development expenditure allocated in Budget 2020 will be used in the same year. This is because the development expenditure under Budget 2019 has to be spent this year as it was not used last year due to internal operational problems. Lim explained that the Finance Ministry had disbursed the funds to all ministries in January, but some ministries only released them to their respective agencies and departments in May. This inevitably delayed the tender process, which was carried out 3 to 4 months after that. For example, if the tender were carried out in September or October, it could only be awarded in December. This means that the money would only be spent in 2020, not 2019. According to Lim, the situation would give a positive impact on the country's economic growth this year, and the development spending would give double-barrel effects. KPJ Healthcare is allocating between 200 and 300 million ringgit for capital expenditure this year to expand its business operations. Quoting President and MD Datuk Amiruddin Abdul Sattar, Bernama reports that the capex would be used for the construction of a new hospital and purchase of new equipment. According to Amiruddin, KPJ still has incomplete projects which will be continued in 2020, including the launch of a new hospital in the Klang Valley by the third quarter of this year. He says the group is also looking to relocate the KPJ Kuching Specialist Hospital within 2 to 3 months' time. KPJ Healthcare has been operating in 28 hospitals nationwide. Last year, it opened 2 in Johor and 1 in Sarawak.